Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, here today with Avatar: The Last Airbender early access gameplay featuring allies. Ally combo to be specifically. When some cards got revealed early on, like Katara the Fearless was one of the first cards revealed for the set. If a triggered ability of an ally you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. Immediately, people wondered, will allies be good? Or will it be a limited mechanic? I remember back in the Battle for Zendikar days of allies, and that the ally deck was always like an idea, but never a mega contender. So would the new take on allies be good? We have our answer here in early access gameplay. Not only are they good, it might be broken. Allies create an endless loop combo that can keep the opponent from ever resolving another spell. And they can do it in a way that this is an all creature deck. So combo isn't just for spell slingers anymore. There are a ton of new allies in the deck that I have to go over, so we'll go over them one by one. But first, let me establish exactly how the deck goes infinite, because that's a big part of the show. You can also jump forward to the gameplay to see it in action. So once we have Aang Swift Savior, which will probably be a standout ally from the set, you have a flash flying 2/3, and when it enters, you airbend up to one target creature or spell. Airbending is exiling a spell or creature, and then the opponent may cast it again, or whichever player exiled the item may cast it again for 2 mana rather than its normal mana cost. And that's very important to the combo, so we'll get to that. There's also water bending to turn into the Ocean's Fury, which is not as important, but is another way that the deck can win the game by just beating the opponent down with their 30-some creatures. So Aang's ability to airbend, which is very important to the combo, sets up the double trigger with Katara. Once you can airbend double with Aang, you can airbend something of the opponent's, and you can airbend something of your own. So let's airbend our greatest ally, everybody's favorite. It's Appa, Steadfast Guardian. Appa is a flash flyer. Let me get out of the way. Appa is a flash flying 3/4 bison ally, and when Appa enters, airbend any number of target non-land permanents you control. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. So when Appa enters, you airbend a bunch of your own stuff. So you airbend Aang, the Swift Savior. So now you may cast Aang for 2 mana, just 2 generic mana from exile. Now we need this card, Doc Orlok, Grizzled Genius. This Simic 2/3 out of Outlaws says spells you cast from graveyard or exile cost 2 less to cast. 2 generic less to cast. And that means you can cast Aang for free. Remember, with Katara importantly on the board for this, you cast Aang for the 2 generic free, and then you airbend Appa, who you then cast for free to airbend Aang. And with this, you can endlessly enter and re-enter. This is why Katara is important, because Aang in the process can also airbend all the opponent's stuff. And because both of these cards have flash, the next time your opponent puts a spell on the stack, even if you pass the turn over to them, you get to airbend all of those spells. So they never actually get to resolve another spell. Now, if you have a South Pole Voyager on the battlefield, you gain a ton of life, more than your opponent can probably ever deal with. For 1 and a white, this 2/2 human scout ally will have the opponent wishing they had Screaming Nemesis back. Was that too soon? Whenever this creature or another ally you control enters, you gain 1 life. If this is the second time the ability resolve this turn, draw a card. Since we're all creatures with a ton of allies, South Pole's Voyager will gain you a ton of life to keep you alive while drawing through your deck to find the combo pieces that you need. Again, there's a lot of cards to read here, so let's keep going. But we need to protect our combo. Hakoda, Selfless Commander, is crucial. It's a 3/5 Vigilance for 4, and you may look at the top card anytime. You may cast ally spells from the top of your library, and you can sacrifice a coda to make creatures you control +0/+5 and indestructible until end of turn. And that is a very useful ability when the opponent is trying to blow up your board or you need them to survive a massive combat. And then Aang at the Crossroads lets you dig through your deck for all kinds of creatures, not just allies. It's a flying 3/3. When it enters, look at your top 5. You may put a creature card with mana value 4 or less onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. That's the important part. Now, if a creature leaves the battlefield, then on the next upkeep, you transform Aang into Destined Savior, which gives your land creatures vigilance and learns earthbending, which is very flavorful. But for the most part, that front side is what helps stitch the combo together. And it seems like, especially when you have Katara in your deck, you rarely lose a game if you get to use Aang at the Crossroads on the front side, because then you get Appa or Aang Swift Savior to airbend Aang at the Crossroads to do it again and do it again and dig until you find your grizzled genius to then go off completely. Also hiding over here, you'll see a Haru hidden talent, which says when an ally enters Earthbend 1. This is a useful ability to just make your lands into creatures to block and also give you a ton of triggers that can end the game later. Say you have one untapped land as you're comboing off. Earthbending 1 can put all the counters on that land, and then that land can attack for lethal after you've airbended all of your opponent's stuff, just to end the game a little cleaner. But Great Divide Guide gives you the mana to make all this happen. Each land and ally you control has tap to add 1 mana of any color. So all of your allies tap for mana now. All of them. So you will not lack for the mana and the mana fixing to make your dreams happen. And Earthen Ally as a 1 mana 0/2, but it gets +1/+0 for each color among allies. So often a 1 mana 3/2 with this Earthbend ability that can go long and win a tougher game where you have to grind it out. But honestly, for the most part, this is a 1 mana ally to work as a mana dork and back up to the Great Divide Guide and make the opponent respect our early board presence. Momo Playful Pet has a Leaves the Battlefield ability, which is great with airbending to let you dig through your deck with the Scry 2. And Momo the Friendly Flyer lets you reduce the cost of a flying creature, which can let you curve out into Aang Swift Savior, Appa Steadfast Guardian, and Aang at the Crossroads. Why? They all fly. In the mana base, we do have a new card to support our allies in Jasmine Dragon Tea Shop, which makes mana of any color to cast an ally spell. And we also use Cavern of Souls, Secluded Courtyard, and 3 Tree City to easily fix our mana and make everything brilliant and beautiful. My gosh, that's a lot of new allies to read, so I hope you enjoyed the deck tech. But don't worry, the combo nastiness is on the way. So let's dive in and let this begin. We go first. We have 2 divide guides, so let's go for it. Tapped breeding pool. Island. 3 divide guides? My goodness. A spectral sailor. What are you up to? That's the new land. The boomerang base. Okay, they're playing tempo. Well, if I miss a land drop, that's really good for them. And I do miss a land drop. Awesome. Sweet. Well, I guess I'm just getting attacked with a 1/1. No big deal. I have 3 of these. I'd like to play them all. Is that okay? Okay. Done? Maybe? What? Upkeep? You're gonna try to do this now? I mean, locking that down is pretty brutal. I guess I need to Savior. And I can airbend this card. So now you're gonna have to pay to cast it again. Ah! I drew the land. All right, ally. Could have played that. My opponent could have played this on their turn because it wouldn't, the divide guy wouldn't have untapped, which is a lot different than like the stun counters we're used to now. Okay. Savior tapped. 4 mana. Let's try for South Pole Voyager. Get that life gain card draw going. Resolves. Did we get there? Yes, we did. Uncounterable allies. How about that? Okay, this Divide Guide card is wild. The clock is ticking, though. We are at 18. Although these Voyagers, I think, just gain us out of it. Uncounterable. Trigger, trigger. I have 5 mana. Let's try for this in case it gets countered. Because of the cavern? Nope. More cards. More cards. Oh my goodness. Ah, they still have all this open mana, so I don't like playing the Katara. I will play a Playful Pet and gain so much life. Like, what's the plan? Do they want to control me during combat? Maybe they do. Secret of the Bloodletting, that's a new card that does that. If we had played this first, we'd have Earthbended sooner, which maybe we wanted to do since we're going insanely wide. So, opponent, what's it gonna be? I assume you've been holding up something this whole time. Ah, the Librarian. Okay, you drew a card and made a 4/4. Could be worse. Draw a card, then discard a card. I want to build control decks around this. I just don't want to play them in early access. People tend to get angry. Guess I'll take my Scry. Yep, Enduring Curiosity. I mean, an attempt is being made at mono blue tempo here. Oh, there's an Appa. So if we do it like this, the Aang will hit the Appa. Land. Let's go green, white, blue. Katara the Fearless. Leaving up Aang mana. Whoo! That's a lot of triggers. Oh my goodness. I mean, we're gonna cast the Aang off this anyway. So which land do we want to Earthbend? I guess I'll Earthbend this. Why not? Aang at the Crossroads, uncounterable with Katara on board. Triggers! I'm gonna have the world's most powerful breeding pool. Appa? Now see, I drew it by accident off the Voyager, but now I have Appa anyway. Oh my goodness. What am I? I'm airbending. So we want to airbend the Aang. And what else do we want to cast? This Aang. And I guess we could airbend all these others, because now we're going to hit a dock and make everything 0. I guarantee we're about to hit a dock. It's coming. It's coming right here. I mean, why not have all my lands be alive? That sounds fun. They're tapped anyway. Trigger? Okay, they are accumulating some wisdom. So we have to hit a dock here, right? If we do, it's just combo. Those are all just leaves the battlefield delayed triggers. They won't do anything. Got it! Nailed it! Nailed it! Oh! Oh my goodness! Oh! All right, gotta turn off auto, or we gotta turn on auto order to make this extra fun. All right, reduce our triggers. Play this. This is infinite life, by the way, and infinite allies, or as much as the arena can take. So with double triggers, we target our Appa and we target something of theirs. And then we play it again for free. And we target the Aang. And we play it again for free. Every time we make 1/1s and we gain life. And target here. And target Appa. And we just airbend the holy mackerel out of them. And all that we have to do is make absolutely sure that at the end of the process we have Aang exiled. And we can keep going infinite. Kind of keep doing this on their turn and airbend every single thing they play. So, and you need the Katara to get the double trigger here, and you need the Grizzled Genius, the Doc, to make it happen. Got him. And then we just need either Appa or Aang airbent in exile. And then we can do this all again at instant speed on their turn. And then when we untap on our turn, we get them. All right, so they try to flash that in. So we respond with Appa. Target here. And any spell they put on the stack, we just do that again. We just do that again. They have nothing. It's like Hullbreaker Horror, but they're hull broken. On the play. I guess, I mean, it's close to just combo. Here is a forest. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see. I mean, the Jasmine Tea Shop, this is not an ally, so I can't just cast the dock. That's going to be the hard part. You are a bear druid. Uh-oh. Saz's Chocobo going off. The breeding pool we kind of needed. But now we just drop Katara. The next turn, the Appa. Earthbender Ascension. Ah, it's happening. Calm down. Too much power. The landfall is extreme. All right. Take that. We got the land. Okay. Ah. I don't know if I'm going to get there, guys. But Appa is open. Bristly Bill. I don't know if I want to airbend Katara because I might not have time. All right, this is a 3/4. Oh, we're almost dead. Or not dead. Not yet. We need Aang to hit very well. We got 2 spins. So we need Doc and we need Airbender, right? Okay, there. 2, swing. We need the Savior. We need Savior and Doc. It's not going to do it. The South Pole Voyager. At least we're going to gain some life. And we're going to have blockers. And this can give everything indestructible. There will be trample, though. But this is also a +0/+5. We don't need to attack. Doesn't really do us a lot of good. This is gonna hurt. Well, they can go unblockable, right? No, they didn't. Ooh. Did they miss it? I guess they still get one more chance. But yeah, if they made Bristly Bill unblockable, I think they had it. But they're not doing it. So much trample. And Bill attacks. Okay. Well, this doesn't have trample yet. How much can it gain? I don't know if it matters that much, but let's go. You. Is it all creatures get +0/+5 and indestructible? Yeah. So we'll go there and try to talk them out of that. Because what do they have? They have 2 more counters and trample. So this can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trample. Doesn't get through the Voyager. Okay. Okay. Then it's like this and this and this. See what happens? Might still be dead. Trample's tough. Well, they're not going on the Bristly Bill. That's good. But they just need 9. I don't think they're going to get there. Yeah, they're not targeting the bill. They think they got me. Did they read my card? Did they read my card? Okay. Ta-da! I don't think they read the card. I think they 100% missed the card. It was right there. Do I have it? So you play this. And then you play this. And that's the combo. And they're gone. It's over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you. You are a very selfless commander, Hakoda. Thank you. On the play. I mean, just gotta draw land. Just got to believe that land is in our future. Off the top is a courtyard. Okay. That's ally. Talent. Swing. Also naming ally. Mm-hmm. South Pole Voyager, sure. It's unfortunate, but here we go. Pass. Gotta draw lands. 2 straight lands. Easy. Or the ally that turns everybody into a land. The Divide Guide. That one! No, not for you. For me. Okay. They're playing the aggro version. Which is, you know, maybe the Earth King's Lieutenant should have been in this deck. I'm not positive. All right. So, if I play the Appa, I bend these, and then I can play them next turn. Okay. But if they have Aang Swift Savior, they get me. They absolutely get me. Avatar Aang. Okay. Trigger. What else you got? They're passing. Let's try for it. If they airbend this, I get to play it again for free because of Doc. So let's go these. And here. So their airbending against me doesn't work very well if they hit something with flash. Oh my gosh, we did it. I think we did it. When do we play it? They have the mana open. I think we test them. How much are you gonna let me do? The tea shop is alive. Oh my. All right, Aang at the crossroads. Let's go. Come on, baby. Okay, they have Aang. They have to hit the dock, right? And now they do. And they draw a card. Okay. I've animated my squad. What do you get? Okay. I can't produce the mana I need, but I can go Aang Swift Savior, which I need anyway, which hits their avatar Aang, which turns my last land into a creature. No attacks. Go. Do your best, worst, whatever. Maybe I should have airbended the Appa. Earth Kingdom Protectors. That's a lot of mana. And a lot of life gain. But this can give my land creatures vigilance. I need something to die. Maybe the opponent will oblige me. Or at least leave the battlefield. Yeah, I think Aang Swift Savior choosing Appa threatens to win the game next turn. And I think what I did does not. I mean, they're still playing with their toys, playing with their mana. Okay. Did they just... Okay. They made this into a 7/7 and they attacked. What's attacking? It's just this? Well, I said I needed something to leave the battlefield, right? Trigger. Transform. Divide Guide. Divide Guide. Okay. Transforms for 8. Oh my gosh. They're at 27. Do I have to do this math? Do I have to figure this out? I get the Earthbend. I can attack. After going into combat, I respond by Earthbending this, or Waterbending this. Becomes a 5/5. 6, 7, 6. God. 11 plus 11 plus 3 is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35 should be enough, except I have to bend with 3 things. So 35 minus 33, 29. Oh my gosh. I think I come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm just short. I think I'm just short, you guys. And if I mess it up, it's over. It's just over. All right. Well. Okay. In that case, I got to go for it. I got to go for the combo play. Because if I'm not going to win, I better not lose. white, green, blue. Let's go. Get it, Aang. Let's go. Will it be enough? I have earthbended everything. Appa. Boom. Which one do I keep? Airbend a number of other. So if I keep this one, Yorian Tricks, right? Yorian Tricks. Just not the genius. I think I can get enough triggers to attack with a lethal breeding pool, because these all cost 0. Oh yeah, I have to play Haru first. If I come up one short, it's on me. See if we can get a Katara. There's a Katara. Do it again. Okay, I think I've got it now though, right? Because I can Appa. And then I just target all of... Actually, target these. Nope, not these. There, those. That breeding pool is going to get it done. Just you wait, okay? Count to 27. Then I'll just play this Aang, which kind of shows them, right, that I got it. And then target the Appa. Also target a card of theirs. Play the Appa. Target the Aang. Counting to 27. Almost. And then I'll play this Earthen Ally. Oh my gosh. How many triggers off each one because of the double triggering? Oh my goodness. Breeding pool for the win. Woo! Oh! Superior allyness established.